Hello, welcome to Film Effects, and today we're focusing on making a lightsaber. Here's a crude version of what we want to get. You're gonna need an effects software called Adobe After Effects. You can get this at adobe.com for $699. Sorry. You're also going to need to use something to wave the lightsaber around with. I used a Wiimote here. Alright, so you're going to get your little clip called Lightsaber. That'll be available in the topics. You're going to throw it down onto your timeline on the top layer, and then you're going to sync it up with what you need. Once you've done that, go into Color Key to get rid of that whiteness on the outside. Just click that, and you can already see that some of it's gone away, but then we're gonna detolerate the rest of it, and then the feather tool will help you even all that out. Okay, so we've got this all ready to go. We're gonna select the lightsaber clip, and we're gonna go over and rotate it. Now sometimes you have trouble rotating, so if you had trouble rotating, just select the file and it should rotate. Okay, once you've got it all rotated, we're going over to our scale tool and we're scaling it down. Now the scale tool also sizes the position tool, so remember that. We're going to position it onto our Wiimote as if it was sticking out like an actual lightsaber. Pretty self-explanatory. You can see that. And once I have it all ready to go, we're going to head back down to our timeline, and you're going to see that it's not as simple as you think. It's not magic. So what we gotta do is we're gonna go to that drop arrow and then that drop arrow, which is transform, and we're gonna select rotation and position. Once we have those two selected, you just gotta move your timeline, and you can see here that all I have to do is just position the lightsaber again, and it's clocked it for me. That's all that you have to do, is just keep continually moving it. It's really that simple. I mean, that's the magic of Adobe After Effects. It's super expensive, but it will get the job done if you want to do something like this. So basically, yeah, that's all I'm doing is just moving it, rotating it, and it's clocking it all for me. Nothing else is required. That's the magic of keyframing, people. Into the 21st century. Alright, so this is basically, you're going to do this for quite a while, because each frame of your clip, the crisper you want it will be if you want to do it each frame. If you want to do it by 2 or 3 frames, the less crisp it will be. Like when you saw in the beginning, I was doing that by 2 frames, so it looked pretty crude. But if you want it to be very smooth, you do it by 1 frame, or 1 little pull on a timeline. Alright, so you can see here, we're still rotating it, and, you know, we're having fun with it. You can see this over there. It's pretty funny. And you know, you can do this with other software, but it's a little harder. So if you have something like, you know, Premiere or Final Cut, it's possible, but it's not quite as easy. Alrighty then, so you can see here we're moving the clips right along, and we're running into some problems here, and you're probably going to run into some problems, and you can see here he's moving it and it's not working. So what you got to do is just fix it. Just go back and fix it. It's that simple. Just go back in your timeline and fix it, and it'll recalculate it for you. And I mean, it's pretty much that simple. If you run into problems, it fixes it for you. You know, it's time consuming, but it's really easy to do. So, yeah. This is Colby. Thanks for watching Film Effects. And if you like what you saw, just subscribe, because it helps me make videos better for you guys. Alright, this is Colby. Tune in next time for Film Effects.